What's up everyone, Momo here. And in this video, I'm going to talk about a very important topic real quick. Why do most Forex traders lose? Now, I'm going to dial down into three reasons that lead to why a lot of Forex traders lose and why they almost never become profitable. So let's talk about number one real quick, the right education. Now, if you begin Forex trading and you were taught the wrong education, so to say, or insufficient or improper education in a way that is unsustainable, what will happen is you'll have a very weak base in regards to Forex, and it's going to be very difficult for you to grow as a trader. Let me give you guys a quick analogy real quick. Let's say math. Let's say you started math and you learned how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide the wrong way. Okay? What's going to happen is it's going to be very hard for you to grow in other math skills and other areas of math. It's going to be hard for you to develop skills in algebra, calculus, and all the other stuff. All right? Same thing with trading. If you have a very weak foundation, it's going to be hard for you to grow as a trader as you get more experience in the markets. It will be hard for you to understand market structure, to understand trends, to understand levels, to understand the technical side of trading, to understand the fundamental side of trading, and everything that has to do with trading as you keep growing and learning. Number two, risk management. Why is risk management so important? Let me give you guys an example real quick. Let's say on a bad week of trading, you had a low win rate. Let's say you had a 40% win rate, 40%, right? And let's say, for example, you got into 10 trades that week and you lost 6 of them and you only won 4. So you have a 40% win rate. And let's say your risk management system was a 1 to 2 risk reward on every single trade. 1 to 2 risk reward. So let's say, for example, every trade you are risking 1% and you are aiming to gain 2%, right? So you lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades. So you lost 6%, all right? And of course, you have a 1 to 2 risk reward. So you are aiming to win double what you're risking. So you win 2, 4, 6, 8%. What happens? 8 minus 6, 2. So your account grows by 2% that week, even though you had a very low win rate. This is why risk management is so important. Let's bring it down to numbers. Let's say you had a big account, okay? Let's say every trade you are risking $1,000 to win $2,000. You lost $6,000, but you won $8,000. You end up winning $2,000 that same week. Even though you had a low win rate, a low percentage, and all that stuff, you still ended up being profitable. This is why risk management is so important and is needed to maintain profitability. Always remember that, risk management. So now let's go on to number three, trading psychology. What a lot of people don't realize in this topic is for you to have a proper and consistent and stable trading psychology continuously, you need of course risk management, because psychology, it involves a lot of the mind and all that stuff. You need a proper risk management system, and you need to have everything else in your life, or almost everything else, balanced, because trading psychology is here. All right, like a lot of people know, a lot of Forex traders, once you enter a trade, let's say you are risking a lot, for example, let's say you're risking a lot and you enter the trade and it goes into the negative instantly you have a feeling of stress, anxiety, you start second guessing yourself and all that stuff. That's why risk management is so important to add to trading psychology and all that stuff. And another thing, like I mentioned before, everything else in your life, you have to try your best to have it balanced. Let's say if you had like a stressful relationship at that moment, or you had like a lot of bills to pay, you're short on bills, what it's going to do is make you have poor trading decisions. Okay, so instead of you maintaining a proper risk management system, what will happen is you'll be urged to risk a little bit more because of that need to pay like extra bills and all that stuff. Or let's say you are super stressed and you could barely pay attention to the markets and you enter a trade, you even forgot it existed. It's going to mess up your psychology a lot. So with trading psychology, you have to always remember balance your life and everything going around you. Make sure you sleep early. Try and maintain a very, very, nice balanced diet. Make sure you have everything in your life in regards to people's relationship, family, in regards to your finances, all stable. Because if you're trading and you're low on finances, it may alter your decision making and make you risk a little bit more, and that will end up making you blow your accounts and fall into more financial difficulty. Okay, but always remember, risk management is very, very important to add to psychology, because if you are not controlling risk, your psychology is going to be weak. You are going to be trading with a weak trading psychology, and it's going to end up flipping against you. So always remember, guys, these three things are very important, and together will eventually lead you to become a profitable trader potentially. Okay, potentially having all these three things together, if you practice it the right way and be consistent with it, you will potentially be a profitable trader. The right education, risk management, and having a good trading psychology overall. Momo here, signing out.